I'd rather be, 'cause you are here, and I'm so glad that I found you now. Never let you go again, 'cause we are more than just friends. Never let you go again, 'cause we are more than just
Hello Taurus, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2017. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May 2017. So this reading will be focusing on your career and work life. So let's see what is in store for you. So the first card for you, representing the present position, you have the Seven of Club. So this Seven of Club in the traditional tarot deck will be the Seven of Wands. It looks like in the beginning of the month, it looks like you have to defend yourself towards other people that may criticize you in the beginning. If you own your own business, there might be some conflicts of interests or some conflict in your company or in your businesses. Like somehow people found out that you may have some people who try to let's say taking over the business, or some people who try to take something from you or things like that, then you may have to defend yourself about those particular issues. Other than that, this could also be indicating that you may have a lot of some kind of arguments with your colleagues or with your coworker at work. That possibly something that you may have to look at, not to deal with every possible conflict that you may have in your circle. So just try to pick your battle closely and responsibly. Try not to take all the things that may give you harm, rather than helping you towards your future as well. So the next card that you have, representing your influence card or the bridge card, you have the Four of Club. So towards the middle of the month, it looks like you are feeling content and you're feeling happy. There will be some kind of reason for to celebrate something in your life. Can be you attending gatherings, or maybe you just attending some kind of engagement party or birthday party and things like that. Or other than that, it could also be like you are enjoying yourself outside up in the sun. So that's something that you may want to do in the middle of the month of June 2017. It can also be like a work gathering or things like that may spark in the middle of the month. So the next card that you have, representing the past position, you have the Four of Hearts. So in the past there were some kind of an offer that may come your way with regards to your career. That can also be something that you may have to defend yourself possibly. The thing is that you may don't like the way are presented to you, so there might be the offer is not really appealing in your favor, and you are not wanting to keep on doing the same thing. That could also possibly you might possibly feeling not wanting to change, and you don't want to move away from your current locations. That can also be the case. So let's say if you are being presented with several different options or offer of the job to you, for instance, but you need to have to relocate somewhere, and it might not be something that you want to do in the future. So that's the reason why you may turn down those opportunities that comes your way, and in the end of the day you may have to decide as well whether this is the path that you want to do for the rest of your career, or you want to change something new. So the next card that you have, representing things that you learned from the past, you have the Seven of Spades. So again, that might This indicates something that are correlated with the Seven of Clubs as well in the beginning of the month. It looks like in the past you have some kind of you found out somebody or some people around you in your circle that may try to stab you behind your back or cheated on you, or maybe gossiping you about the things that happen in your work environments or your circle. That can also be somebody that try to make you look bad towards other people. That could also be the case here. Other than that, it could also be somebody that are having a little bit of like making you into trouble. That could also be the case. That could also be you as well, try to hide some secret toward other people as well. That is something that you learn from the past. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Nine of Clubs. So you might be feeling wanting to give up because maybe it's a lot of things that may not work out in your favor towards the middle of the or the end of the month of May, possibly in the past, that you ended up like being tired of everything, or maybe you also feel burnt out as well, like you don't have anyone to help you out and you don't want to keep on doing the same thing, and you don't finally feeling satisfied with the work that you are doing. So that's why you want to give up and just leave everything. But the message here, you should not do that, and you should not you have to throw away those negative emotions and keep doing what you are doing. That is the message here on this card. So the next card that you have representing the future, or towards the end of the month, you have the King of Spades. So there will be an older gentleman in his 30s or in his mid 20s from the air sign that may help you out towards your goal. This king can give you a lot of hints or a lot of loophole regarding your career. For instance, let's say how to deal with this, how to deal with that, or let's say your taxes, or how to deal with the government, or how to deal with this client and things like that. So this person can be a sense of a help for you. This can also be your employer or your co-worker, or your assistant, or your attorney, or your lawyer, things like that, that give you a lot of help in the legal system. Or it can also be somebody that gives you a lot of tips and loophole how to make your work more efficient and things like that. So let's see how this month will be for you. The clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Hearts. So yeah, it looks like still a good month, although there are some kind of betrayal here, and there are some conflict in the beginning. But it looks like overall theme of the month, it looks like you are feeling abundantly happy. And there are a lot of celebration going on, like the way things go here. And there are a lot of reason why to celebrate in this particular month. And you are feeling happy. And because of this king, you are feeling also supported in your career and in your work life. And there are a lot of positive things happening in your career and in your life as a whole. So to summarize the whole reading, it looks like in the past you have feeling content with what you have. There's still stability in your emotional as well. And in the beginning of the month there is some conflict, but this conflict may resolve themselves. And towards the middle of the month you have a celebration coming in, like engagement party or birthday party or get together with your colleague or your co-worker. And then towards the end of the month there is a new gentleman that may give you hints or helping hands towards your career. And even though you want to give up in the beginning, but you still have to move on and keep trying, and just leave away the negative emotions or betrayal or self-pityness that you have been encountered in the past. So I think that's overall a reading for you for the month of June 2017. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe If you like the reading, just click like and see you next month. Thank you.